Start recording. Start streaming. There you go. Making noise every time we start.
Oh, sorry.
You're all right. I'm just giving you shit. And go live. Uh-oh. There we go. Now I'm going to go to Facebook. It always takes a second for us to kick in. Oh, no, it popped right up. Huh. I must not be flagged for anything.
Well, thank God.
I know. I think they know, though. We're just stupid and like to have fun. Don't take us serious. Unless we tell you to take us serious.
Oh, shoot. I gotta fire up the Book of Face.
Yeah, man, you're slacking big time.
I am.
And I gotta do the same thing. Uh-oh. I'm gonna sneeze.
Bless you.
My eyes twitching. Thank you for joining us so I could sneeze on camera. Oh. There we go. Evan, how the hell are you?
Okay. Yeah.
It is AlfromDtown&Chili442 Show, episode 77, Evan. 77, Evan. Wow, I rhyme. I wish I could do that all the time. Whoa.
Yeah, you were a poet and didn't realize it.
I was a poet and didn't know it. Anyway, yeah, man, it's beautiful weather here in central Illinois.
It is.
And I have had the last 2 days off. Had a holiday off, Easter. It's kind of wild. Although I think I've had actually every Easter off because it's on a Sunday.
Yeah.
But I actually work for a company now that if it would have been Monday, we would have been closed today. So like I get like I think 8 or 9 holidays off.
Nice.
Paid.
Word.
Well, after 90 days, but you know, I think the only one I'm gonna miss is I'm gonna be close on Memorial Day. Gonna be real close, but I'm gonna try to get Flag Day paid for, June 4th.
Right. Good luck.
Or is it the 14th? When is Flag Day? It's the 4th or the 14th. Hold on. When is...
My brother-in-law, when he got out of college, he got a job with Motorola. And the first year, like, he didn't show up on President's Day. And, like, the next day, they're like, where were you yesterday? He's like, it was President's Day. They're like, so? He's like, we always had school off. They're like, this isn't school.
Wednesday, June 14th is President's Day. Or, I mean, Flag Day.
Flag Day.
I like that, though. He got President's He took President's Day off. Well,
that's an excuse you can only use once, like your grandma dying, you know?
Yeah. I don't know, man. You know, you could have step-grandmas.
Yeah.
Dad married 5 times. That'd give you 5 extra grandmas.
Yeah, but you can't come in the next year and be like, you know, they'd be like, no, we went through this last year. You know, we go, you're not taking President's Day off. Whatever.
St. Patty's Day. There's a lot of holidays that are kind of dumb. Some of our holidays are dumb.
The one couple years ago was a big buy, the Kashmir Pulaski. You remember that?
Yeah.
Don't they trying to get a vote in the Jewish community or something, and it was like, man, they just throw some stuff. It's like, who? You know, I mean, to most people.
I think that started that Pulaski Day towards the end of my schooling.
Yeah.
And I think that, and we didn't, I think we got it off 1 year, but it had just kind of started. What was that dude's name?
Kashmir Pulaski.
Yeah.
I don't know what his significance was. I just
He
remember at
he
the
made the
time it was
cashmere sweater.
that was it. He keeps us warm in the winter, so
Yeah.
we'll give his holiday right in the middle of winter.
I I think I'm on to something there. So man, I'm kind of looking for a place with a little bit of land.
Yeah.
Dude, I got to get one of these mini cows. Dude, I'm obsessed with these little mini cows, dude. I'm just completely obsessed with them. These people that I watch online, they got like 3 of them and they run around the yard like dogs.
Yeah.
And here's the hard part. When I started watching these mini cow videos, they start, you know, throwing in regular cow videos. It's going to be hard for me to eat meat this year.
Oh yeah, you can't go down that slippery slope. I watch some of those food inks and stuff, and I know what you're talking about. You start to question a lot of things, and you're like,
Uh-huh.
I can't do this, you know.
And I think I'd be the kind of dude if I would get cattle or something like that, I'd want to keep them all. I'd name them. Like, I wouldn't ever take them to the slaughterhouse. I'd have like 7 million cows.
So if you got the little mini cows, would you get a little Shetland pony so you can have a little horse run around too with them?
No,
A
but
little mini farm.
I think I would get some of those. Uh, oh, Jackie. You know what? I actually drove by her house the other day to see if Festus was out, and he wasn't out in the yard. When it was nice out, I took a little cruise. But yeah, those mini goats, and if you scare them, they fall over like they're like fainting
Mm-hmm.
goats or something like that. Those
Yeah,
things. Yeah, I could have some mini cows. Those probably some chickens, a buttload of dogs.
that's a full-time job.
So, dude, I read a story, and it was up in I think Montana. Boy, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to find this, but this guy had a blue Staffordshire like Jake. He's about 98 pounds and just all muscle. He just worked this farm. Well, he like disappeared for like 2 days, and he came out of the woods with like all these cuts and scratches on him, and they stitched him up and everything. Well, when they got back from the vet, the guy decided to, he could see the trail from where his dog came because it was losing all this blood.
Mm-hmm.
So he followed the trail up there. Dude, this thing killed 6 coyotes.
Damn.
They think that they say the way it looks, the coyotes tried to surround him, and they said it looked like remember the movie 300?
Never saw it.
Oh, what?
I'm sorry.
Oh my fucking god. Dude. Anyway, think of the worst uh the worst absolute battlefield you could picture. Like,
Yeah.
and that's what that guy said that looked like.
Wow. To fight them off is one thing,
Man.
but to take them all down,
You,
that's.
you would have to.
Oh
You,
yeah, I
I
guess.
mean, a wolf ain't gonna, usually,
Pack 'em.
a wolf, some of them, they've been known, to be coming at a human, and a human had to unload a clip because one shot, it didn't scare them. It hit them, and they still kept coming.
Dang.
So that's almost like trying to shoot a bear with a 22. just piss him off. That's what, see, that's why I don't. That's why I don't fuck around places like that. I am not. I am not gonna mess around with a bear.
No.
You know.
No. Wow.
So
interesting. That's a tough pit, man. They are though, and
very tough.
I've
dogs.
seen Jake in action, and it's not pretty when they have to do business. I mean, it's a switch.
Yeah.
It is the switch, and those dogs are tough. They go from being little teddy bears to, you know.
You know what? There was one that was brought into the store the other day, and I heard another customer say, you know, they should be outlawed.
No.
They shouldn't be allowed in the store. And you don't know how bad I wanted to sit there and educate that lady on that breed of dog. And just because a few people did some bad things with them, that has been going on since the dawn of time. Everybody, you know, in Rome, they used to fight people. They called them gladiators. They were actually slaves that were forced to fight to the death.
Right.
You know, and that now they still do illegal dog fighting. They do cockfighting, which
right. These dogs,
once I found out cockfighting was done with chickens, it was like 6 months of training just fucking wasted.
No doubt.
But I mean, you know, that's just people are screwed in the head. You know, there's some people have a need, and they just have a need for. I don't know what it is really. You know, going back and forth. What would you call that? Like cheering on a team, one side or the other. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But I don't know. Evan, you want to get to a little bit of news? I got 2 stories off the get-go I want to talk about.
What you got?
The first one, and I think I shared this on our page, but there was a 21-year-old YouTuber that specializes in prank videos that was shot several times filming a prank.
This is the guy that was shot in the mall.
Yep.
And the guy shot him and then just laid down on the ground.
Yeah, I tell you what, and in Japan, police arrest 2 in food prank at a beef bowl diner where these jackasses go in, and it shows like a family style where they have communal containers, and they start eating right out of them. So, you know, that prank got them arrested and 1 guy shot. I knew that shit was going to happen, dude. I knew it.
Yeah, I'm just at that one show. The 4 dudes and they send somebody in the crowd and everything. That's some risky stuff.
Yeah,
because they've had close calls with people that people don't tolerate that anymore.
No. And I don't know. I don't find it humorous. To me, that's an easy, you know, to scare somebody or something like that. I mean, it's easy. You know, it's kind of lame. Plainfield, Connecticut. Drunken driver hits police department sign.
I'm here.
Well, don't they charge you to take a ride in a cop car? I think that's in your, like, when you get arrested, it's like part of your fines and stuff. At least
court costs?
Yeah.
Really, I never thought about it. They bill you for the ride, huh?
That's what I heard. I could be wrong, but this is Illinois. If they're going to bill you for a ride, this is the state they're going to do it in.
We'll tax you as we're taxing you.
Hey, we're taking you to jail, but we're going to need this $27.35.
It got a little meter on the dash like a cab. You're lucky you lived in
Uh,
town.
okay, I want to skip that one because we might spend a little time on this. Snakes on a plane.
Oh no.
South African pilot finds cobra under seat in midair. Yeah, I'm
Ooh.
jumping. fuck that. Fuck that snake, and fuck that plane.
The thing is, somebody just got off that plane and they're checking through their luggage for their snake that they had on there, and they're
Oh,
not
what?
finding it.
Oh, I'd be beating somebody's ass.
You know, there's somebody missing it, and they're not going to say anything. But it was in their backpack. How'd they do that?
Yeah.
No, it could have happened some other way, but I imagine it was from somebody who managed to snake it in there.
Oh. This one, Evan, is from Anchorage, Alaska. Oh my God! A young moose goes through a hallway of a medical building after spotting green plants in the lobby, and he decided to he walked straight. I gotta get this picture. Hold on, because this
Yeah.
shit is hilarious. Man, he is just walking right through there. Oh, is it just a video or can I stop it? I wonder. Hold on. All right, folks. Give me 1 second. I just want to show you this moose walking through this damn hospital. Like, he ain't messing anything up. He's going nice and, here we go.
Those things are huge.
Well, this is a baby. I mean, not a baby, but, see if we. And transition over. Yeah, here he is. Check him out, Evan. He's just that guy's. He's like, hey, where's them plants? Okay, I don't know who that dude is. So
He's probably looking for some good drugs too.
yeah, but there he goes. He just walking through there, man. He was. Oh, there's a good picture. Hold on. Ah, he's pretty nice size though. I wouldn't want. Yeah, I wouldn't. Yeah, so there he is.
He's like, "What do you all doing here?"
He's like, look, he's got some of the plant in his mouth. He's just standing there eating their house plants.
It's probably fake.
Oh, I'd be pissed. That's when I would start tearing shit up. If I made all the trouble of going in there and then they were fake plants, I'm tearing everything up.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they can do some damage. Like deer will do it too.
Oh yeah, you
Tear
don't.
the shit out of your place.
Yes, they will. Please tell me I did not just do that. Okay, cool. A naked man driving stolen school bus with dead deer inside leads police on a chase.
You say he's naked?
Yes, he was naked, Evan.
Nice. Is he drunk?
What's going on in Pennsylvania? Adams County, Pennsylvania. A strange situation spanning Adams, York, and Cumberland County. This guy drove 3 counties naked in a school bus, Evan.
Nice.
According to Carroll Township Police Department, police received a call on Tuesday about seeing a stolen bus being driven by Tony Saunders in Dillsboro around 7:10 a.m. He started his day off early.
Had to get the kids to school.
Get the kids to school, strip down, steal their school bus. Officials say officers on patrol spotted the stolen bus driving through a Giant Foods and Rite Aid parking lot. What the fuck? At first, officers say the bus pulled over near the PA Turnpike, but shortly after, it pulled away, starting a chase with police. So,
A chase.
yeah. Officers say Saunders ran Oh, he stripped off his clothes until he was fully naked, running through numerous parking lots and busy traffic areas. So he wasn't driving the bus naked.
But you
But,
took the time to strip after that?
well, kind of good thinking. Would you want to tackle a naked guy?
No.
Well,
Good call.
anyway, one officer did tackle him finally, and he is currently being held in the York County Prison for fleeing an officer, receiving stolen property, reckless driving, and resisting arrest.
I think the big one would be state property or whatever, school bus. That's like
Yeah, I think
yeah.
those charges are going to be probably upped a little because there's nothing about the nakedness or so any of
They
you
probably
single
drop some of them.
yeah, any of you single ladies out there, Tony Saunders in York County Prison could use a pen pal.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, some women like them bad boys, Evan.
Yeah, they do.
And this lady, this coming from the BBC, I'm being terrorized by the squirrels in my kitchen. This lady, here it goes. Evading the efforts of pest controllers, they have chewed up her doors and skirting boards and have eaten her dog's food.
Yeah. They'll do that, I guess.
They say they go into her kitchen at night, leaving her at the end of her tether.
Squirrels?
Yes. They've tried everything. I've tried everything, but nothing is working. I feel terrorized by them. I'm terrified to go into my kitchen every morning.
Squirrels, I didn't think really were nighttime animals,
Michelle told BBC Scotland she became aware of the problem when she started hearing a noise in the walls, then noticed piles of sawdust at doors and skirting boards.
Yeah. They chewed on my dad's garage door.
Yeah, and
Big
they're
time.
relentless. They are relentless.
Yeah, they smell garbage or anything. They want to get to it. And I mean, it happened for a couple years and it stopped, but he'd have to keep filling it full of like plastic filler and, painting over it.
Well, here we go, Evan. Here's a little, we actually got a little photographic evidence of this. And yeah, they straight up are chewing her shit up. But yeah, I mean they're chewing enough to get up right up under through that door, and
yeah, I mean you feed them enough, they'll get aggressive. Like I've gotten close to where almost like they'll take a peanut out of my hand. But you gotta build that repetition with them. And I've heard some people say like they'll start to come inside the door in the morning like, hey, where's breakfast?
yeah, where's that
But,
peanut? I'm gonna need that peanut up front next time.
Oh, righto.
They get all gangster and shit.
Yeah.
And guy says he has a heart attack and went to hell in 2016. Here's what he saw. A priest says he briefly went to hell in 2016. He saw men walking like dogs and heard demons singing Rihanna songs.
Well, I can believe that.
Why many of the most publicized near-death experiences are more positive than this journey to hell. He's on TikTok. Gerald Johnson suffered a heart attack. Blah, blah, blah. I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy, he counts. I don't care what he did to me. No one deserves that. I don't know what that means.
What the Lord did to him?
I guess so.
Sent him to hell temporarily?
Johnson claims he saw a man walking on all fours like a dog and getting burned from head to toe. Yeah, I don't know. The Rihanna song thing is pretty funny.
Yeah, it is.
He said things he saw there are indescribable. Well, you have described fucking nothing except one thing, two things. Rihanna songs and a dude walking on all fours like a dog.
Getting burned.
I could go to a party like that next Saturday if I wanted to.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't think anybody has done that. I don't know. But I don't
No.
believe that story. I don't know why, but federal agents break into wrong hotel room and start interrogating a man during training exercises.
Dang.
That would suck. Sitting there watching, scrambled porn because you don't want to call down and pay the $7.99 because then they'll know you're upstairs watching porn. And you hear
No,
a knock on the door and you're thinking, uh-oh.
no, he was watching training videos.
No, I don't. No, the FBI were conducting training exercises at a Boston hotel, broke into the wrong room, and detained an innocent bystander, the FBI confirmed Wednesday. Hey, I'm not the guy. Sure you ain't, motherfucker.
Yeah, it's what they all say.
They started waterboarding him and shit.
Oh,
No, they
no.
didn't. They didn't do that.
Give him the full treatment.
Yeah. Based on inaccurate information, they were mistakenly sent to the wrong room and detained an individual, not the intended role player, said an FBI in the statement. Thankfully, nobody was injured.
He never used the safe word.
According to CBS Boston, the man who was detained was a Delta Airlines pilot. Agents handcuffed him, interrogated him, and put him in the room shower. Sources, they did waterboard this motherfucker.
Oh man.
Oh, man, that makes you. These are the people that are keeping you safe, folks.
Of course. I got to train somehow.
Safety is always a priority of the FBI and our law enforcement partners, and we take these incidents very serious, FBI director of the Boston division said. They're reviewing the incident with the DOD for further action as deemed appropriate. That guy is getting ready to get paid.
Man, what a bunch of clowns. Oh yeah.
And what sucks, that's taxpayer money.
Of course.
And nobody's going to get fired over that or anything like that. But if it was in the public sector and you did something stupid like that and you cost your boss millions and millions of dollars, man, you ain't even going to have to worry about going the time clock. They're already going to have you clocked out and walking up on you. Hey, come to the front door.
Here's your box of stuff. We already got it for you.
Where's that one? Oh, here it is. I thought this funny. This was funny as hell. Chinese man goes to jail. All right, he's got to do a little time, Evan. He did some bad things, When he gets out, he had to go. He got out, and he injured himself on his farm. Well, once he got out, his girlfriend realized that she didn't want to be with him anymore. So when he went to the hospital, Evan, she packed her things and ran off with his 30 pigs.
Cold-blooded.
The man fleeced of his entire herd of pigs by his girlfriend while he was in the hospital has triggered a widespread discussion on mainland social media. Despite the betrayal, the man says he is still hopeful he will get his pigs back.
Yeah, a little fatter. Yeah.
Uh,
Oh man.
yeah, so. Man, that poor guy. He's lost it all, Evan.
Yeah, you not. Yeah, you
Kick a
take away a
man.
man's tools, pretty much. You know,
Yeah.
that's his livelihood.
This one, I got to find out where this is from. It's got to be Florida. It's got to be. Please. It's got to be Florida. Yes, Florida. A 28-year-old transient did the unthinkable on Monday, shoplifting a $540 Razor brand electric scooter at the Target store on State Road 100 on the Palm Coast in Florida. And it ended up in county jail on 2 misdemeanor counts. When he went in, he needed a ride, so he walked in the store, grabbed the box, went outside, found a electrical outlet on the side of the building, started charging the battery, and putting the scooter together in front
You go
of.
in and buy a couple tools, some wrenches.
He was also in drug court several days earlier and on a third-degree felony for cocaine possession, serving a few months in jail for it. So he was fresh out of jail.
Mm-hmm. And switched to crack.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah,
I was hoping there'd be a police chase with him on the scooter.
Oh man, that would have been amazing. And videos. Oh wow, 5 pounds of pasta and sauce tossed during health inspection at a Tennessee Pizza Hut. The restaurant with the failing grade is in Blount County. The inspector visited the restaurant as a result of a customer complaint. The grade 63 at the Pizza Hut on Foothills Mall Drive in Maryville, that is a failing score, as is any grade of 69 and below. Do you ever check that?
The restaurant's rating?
Yeah.
No.
I don't either. And I probably should.
Well, in Decatur, I mean, geez, they were shutting down anybody in question, you know?
Well,
I think they've all kind of. You don't hear about that in Decatur anymore, do you?
not too much.
It went nuts for a while.
Yeah. And it cleaned them up too.
Mm-hmm.
But here, let's begin with this, Evan. The inspector wrote he watched the manager enter the rear door and begin preparing pizzas without washing his hands or putting on gloves. At the buffet, the marinara was at 99 degrees, but 135 degrees and above is safe for hot temperatures to kill bacteria growth. 5 pounds of sauce was thrown away. The date of the ready-to-eat pasta held in a refrigerator was to have expired by over 6 months.
Wow.
See, I never messed with Pizza Hut, man. I don't know. It changed. It changed. It changed in the 80s. The late 80s, early 90s, Pizza Hut changed. They changed their menu. They did something, but it has not been the same.
No, it got greasy for some years, just nasty greasy, and I don't know. I just never was a fan of it. It was my last choice. I'd rather have a Domino's.
Yeah, I'm kind of with you. Oh, Evan. Thousands of potatoes spilled in multi-vehicle Florida crash that shut down I-95 on Easter Sunday.
Potatoes.
The Irish Easter egg.
Yes. Just
Uh,
imagine them all getting run over and smashed into the highway. What that's like.
Man, dude, another one. Meat thief arrested for 70th time. This time for shoplifting at Walmart. I know this ain't our meat bandit. Remember the fajita bandit? No, because that was a chick. This is a dude. The man was caught trying to flee with several cuts of packaged meats and told officer he planned to sell them at the restaurants of half a normal face value. Well,
Yeah.
I mean, he's got a gig going. It's just I don't think you can do sales like that.
No, but the black market for things, you know how it is. Like
Yep.
years ago, the black market for Tide, something in demand. They'll find a way.
OnlyFans actress filmed sex act at ancient Colombian landmark, sparking outrage.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's almost like that prank thing. I think people are just trying to push and push, and
Yeah,
be
always.
more outrageous. Man, welcome to the part of life called fuck around and find out.
Yeah, that's the way to put it.
Well, I mean that's what's happening. I mean,
Yeah.
these people are doing all this stupid shit. Now, this chick, she's going to face some charges and shit. And in Colombia, shit. You don't want to,
So it's just sacred land or area or something that they did it
Yes.
on?
Oh, she's a Colombian, okay, cool. I was hoping she wasn't like American because her name's Katie Blake.
Yeah, sounds
Yeah, I
pretty
thought.
cracker.
Yeah, she posted a video of herself performing oral at the Rock of Kutape. I don't know. It's a 721 foot high. Oh, I don't even know that word. Batholith. Batholith. That is considered a national landmark. Now her and her partner may face legal trouble. Well, at least that dude got something out of it.
I guess. Fuck
Oh,
around and find out. You're absolutely right.
Blake, who goes by her stage name, published the video to Pornhub a week ago. So there you go. You want to go
No
check
kidding.
it out? We ain't telling you to. I wouldn't. I mean,
No.
man throws yogurt on 2 women in Iran.
Well, that's pretty mild to what they have done.
Oh, they were unveiled.
Oh.
Yeah, there's a lot of women taking off that stuff now, and the men over there ain't fucking happy about it.
No, I've had an uproar.
But I don't understand. I mean, to me, that's an insecurity thing. If you don't want anybody looking at your woman or something like that, then
I don't know. These people are not. They're not. They're not mentally right to begin with. And they're steep in their traditions of many years. I don't know.
to me, I don't know. I'd be one. If my wife would now look, if I'm dating an ugly girl, sure. Put that shit on. We're going to Walmart.
Cover up.
Yeah, my coworkers might be here, but if your girl's hot, be like, yeah, shit, doll up, baby.
That'd be weird being out in public and being like run across a friend like, have you met my girlfriend? They're like, I don't know. It's a fucking black sheet. I mean, what?
Look, if you're an average looking dude and you got a good looking girlfriend, and somebody sees you, they're either gonna think you're like well hung or rich. So I mean, it's a win-win. Anyway, I got one more news story before we hit our dumb criminal of the day. Desperate mom of twin calls police when she can't tell them apart.
What are they gonna do?
911?
People.
Yeah, I don't know if this is curly or shrimp. Which that's what I would name my two twin boys. She said, tomorrow I have to go. When a mother of the newborn twins could not tell her babies apart, she turned to the police for help. Tomorrow I have to go to the police to have my twins fingerprinted so they can tell me which one is which. Well, it doesn't matter. I mean, even if you mix them up, I mean,
They'll figure it out.
Yeah, that ain't gonna matter until they're like 4 or 5. Mix them up all you want now, and you can even change it when they're like until they, start talking and shit. Even if they have like little flashbacks. Mom, I swear you were calling me, Daryl.
Yeah. It's got to be an easy way to tag a kid. I don't know.
I tattoo one of them.
Put a zip tie around their ankle or something, just make sure it's a little loose and just change it out every once in a while with a bigger one.
Can we quit bothering our fucking cops?
I agree.
That just shows you like how much people rely on other people to survive. I mean, that would have been, I'd have been like, number one, I would have called the hospital. Hey, did you see any distinctive marks or anything like that where I can tell these two little bastards apart? And if they said no, I'd be like, okay, well, I'm just going to flip a fucking coin.
Yeah. Just start now.
Right.
Make a decision right now. Mark one of them.
Anyway, it's time for Dave Moreland's Bozo Criminal of the Day. This one's coming from Michigan. The Giant Mitt. And the headline, he was a big fan of Grand Theft Auto. Headquartered in Novi, Michigan, he had an organization that distributed fentanyl, heroin, and cocaine across the U.S., as well as a large-scale money laundering operation. But even big and successful criminals can be bozos too. His downfall? He had shipped heroin to a customer in a Sony PlayStation box. When the recipient was busted, an enterprising cop decided to scan the UPC code on the box, and sure enough, our bozo had registered the PlayStation in his name.
Smooth.
Cops traced it back to the stash house where the game was set up in an operation when they raided the place.
Police work there.
He is looking at 22 years in prison. Whew.
Mm-hmm.
So there you go.
That's some good investigative work.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, that's Claudia sent me a thing. I can't really. Man's best friend was involved in this chick making videos.
What's that?
Man's best friend was involved with this chick making videos. And I did see that. And hold on.
Oh, no.
Because there was she's saying she was actually forced into it.
Oh, Lord.
Which I think I would say too. Because that's nasty as fuck. I mean, I'm not trying to judge nobody, but I'm going to judge you for stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You kind of got to. Texas park officials are trying to figure out what this animal they caught on camera.
Really?
I'm trying to see if I can get a good picture of it. Hold on. I don't know what it looks like, Evan. Wow. Oh, I got to show this. Sorry, I thought we were done with news, but. Oh. I don't know where that sound's coming from.
I don't hear it.
Oh. Dang it. I can't get the picture. But anyway, go look at it. It says the headline is Texas park official stumped by creature on camera. We're scratching our heads. Almost looks like a baby hippo. It has real short little legs, and I don't know what the hell it is. Ooh, that kind of tripped me out. I'm trying to find this. Yeah. Oh, Mississippi woman charged with having sex with dogs says she was forced.
I'm gonna I got a gun to your kid's head forced because that's what it would take. I mean, you mean that's gross.
Broom, you can get carefully inspected late model.
I don't know. It keeps playing commercials, so I got to get off that site.
Oh, is this giant rat, possum, badger in the state park?
Is that it?
I don't know. I was trying to pull up what you might be.
Yeah, I had to shut off.
Just mystery animal. It does. It looks like a giant rat.
Or a giant mole or something like that. It could be. What are those big old rats called? There's some place in the world that have them.
I don't know. This is probably just like a look. I don't know. Big ass groundhog. I don't know. No, that's big.
No,
I think it's pretty big.
I think it's one of those. Hold on. Giant rodents. I can't remember the
Chupacabra or whatever.
Yeah. That's what it looks like to me. A cabrabara. Yeah. Damn it. There's that thing again. I wonder if that's my cord. I might have a cord going bad. That's all right. I got another new one.
I don't hear it. Hope it's not coming through.
I think it does, but yeah, I think that's what it is or one of these giant rodents. Yeah, because it says giant rodents displaced by wildfires invade Argentina neighborhood.
Ooh.
And who says they couldn't come up this far? You know, I mean, if they're being pushed, it could be one of those.
Yeah.
That's what it looks like. I mean, the body shape and everything on them. See if I can't get a image of one. That kind. Oh, right here. Yep. I think this looks like it, Evan. Hold on. And we'll go right here. Right there, Evan. That's it. It's got those little short legs. It almost looks like a baby hippo.
Yeah, it's hard because the picture I saw is kind of. He's got his head down, and his face didn't look that big.
But to me, it looked like he had his head turned, like he had just came out of the water. I think it's one of those. Yeah, Claudia says she hears it too. Hopefully it. Yeah, I think it might be that cord. It can't be anything on. And there
That's a
it goes.
bummer.
I think it's when it's something on my end. I did.
Now I hear it.
Yeah, I did spill beer into this.
Did you let the smoke out?
Well, no, remember at your place.
Oh, that's right. You know, electronics runs on smoke. And once you let the smoke out of them, they never work right again.
Yeah.
Yep.
Evan, you got anything for Chili After Dark?
Not really. Geez, pretty slow week. No, not really.
Teen,
Unless you want me to talk about something random.
teen could face death by firing squad after cocaine found in luggage at Bali Airport.
Ooh, they don't
Man,
mess around.
yeah, you cannot fuck around with them. Ain't Bali in the Middle East?
I think so.
Yeah, you don't, man. No, you don't do that. Snoop Dogg didn't even take weed over there. That's why he won't do any concerts over there. He says he loves his Middle East fans, but he just can't. He can't do a tour over there.
I can imagine. I mean, this is a guy he has his own joint roller.
Man, that's how famous I want to be, dude. Hey, dude, I'm gonna pay you $60,000 a year to hang out with me and just roll my weed all day.
That's crazy.
I did watch a little of the NASCAR race yesterday.
Yeah.
For the simple fact it was on dirt. They took the Bristol track and made it a dirt track.
Really?
Yeah, and I don't know. There's some fans that are kind of
Going back to the roots.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what NASCAR started on.
Yeah, I agree. I think they kind of got to do something because they started, they came in a few years ago and they started changing everything. And a lot of people just, like myself, when they started this, I don't think I've really watched a race since they've done this, the heat thing. Where it's like they have like timeouts and overtimes and shit like that, and it was like, ugh, just race. What? Yeah. It got stupid. The whole point system, and it was like, nah. I just kind of, and hell, I was watching it, and I didn't even know like half the drivers. I thought like one guy, like the 2-car. I thought was Brad Keselowski. Well, shit, he's driving the 6 car. And it was like, I really quit watching when Smoke retired.
Yeah, that's kind of a lot, big die-off since then. I don't know. It's just got stagnant, and they try to make it interesting, make changes just to keep people's attention, and it's failing. I don't know what the answer is.
It failed bad. It failed real bad. I think you gotta, I know you want to keep a lot of people. If it's their idea and everything, it's hard to pull away from that and say, "Damn, I was wrong on that." And sometimes people want to keep pushing it thinking, oh, people will change. Well, maybe back 20, 30 years ago, you could have got away with that shit. But now there's just so much entertainment available at your fingertips that you don't have to sit there and watch, I used to be a huge sports guy. My whole childhood, I grew up a St. Louis Cardinals fan, and I was a diehard San Francisco 49ers fan just because of Joe Montana. And I was even a Kansas City Chiefs fan when Montana went to Kansas City. And then when they started that free trade and just the different rules and everything, I just kind of, I just kind of started backing away from sports.
Yeah. Well, I mean, all spectator sports seem to be falling off, but I mean, not, and like NASCAR, I mean, drag racing has, they don't have the big car fields and the money anymore because
No.
it's so expensive. You don't have the
Yeah.
teams and you don't have, I mean, I don't know what it costs to get into a big event because I haven't been to one in 20 something years and it was like $55, $60 a ticket. Yeah, 20 years ago. So I can't imagine what it costs to get into a big event now. And
yeah.
such drag strips are dying off, and it's a bummer.
Yeah, it really is. There was one other thing that I saw that kind of piqued my curiosity. Oh wow, famous people who place their kids up for adoption. Hold on.
Dang.
Oh, I think it's one of these. Yeah, that's bogus as hell. Yeah, it was that clickbait. They got me, Evan.
Oh no.
They got me on the clickbait. Damn it. Yeah, I can't find that damn story. Oh, shit.
Dang it, Alan.
I know. Yeah, I can't find it. Man. I sure did want to talk about that too. Motley Crue fake plays to recorded music on tour, guitarist claims. Now, I heard they're getting rid of Vince Neil too. Again.
Did you see this controversy that Mick Mars, their guitar player, that he's filed a suit saying that they were mean to him and stuff? It sounded really petty.
Motley Crue has been an active band since 1981, but having over 40 years of music history didn't prevent its members from being involved in a nasty legal battle. Motley Crue guitarist Mick Mars has filed a lawsuit in which he claims that he was being forced out of the band and denied his fair share of profits from touring and merchandise. But other assertions in the lawsuit stand out more to the fans. Mars claims that the other members of the band do not actually play all of their music live during their concerts. According to him, bassist Nikki Sixx, lead singer and guitarist Vince Neil, and drummer Tommy Lee often use pre-recorded music and fake play their instrument along to their songs at live shows.
No way. I was heard Nikki Sixx wasn't much of a bass player, but really, I mean, it's not like that stuff's really that complicated, And Tommy Lee was always seen to be a good drummer. I don't get it. That's funny.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I got to see him do the 360. The first time he did the 360.
Yeah.
That was cool. That was cool. And the first time he actually his whole set, like, it went straight up, like the whole floor, it kind of just started rising, and then, like, he was straight up and down, like he was looking at the floor, and it just kind of moved him, like a wall was moving. And that was during, like, Shout at the Devil. He just did some crazy shit.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Their very first concert I saw of them ruined me for Motley Crue because they were so young and they were on stage just fucking killing it. And then the last time I saw him, Vince Neil couldn't even finish a song.
Oh, it's sad these days. Poor guy, just stop.
Yeah, and I mean, look, we're gonna love you guys, and we're gonna remember you. Just you're not gonna get any new fans doing that, and you're gonna lose a lot of fans. doing that. I would think.
I just wouldn't want to go down looking like he does, I don't want to go. I wouldn't want to go out that way. But hey, I guess keep on rocking.
Yeah. Yep.
But he's kind of slightly embarrassing himself.
That's kind of what I thought. Oh shit. Uh-oh, Evan, I might have one more story and a picture for you. And I think we'll end the show on this one. So hold on. Let me get this moved over. And let me start reading it. If this sounds appealing, consider the car barn find that Ryan Brute of the YouTube channel Auto Archaeology has discovered. The candidate for driving the California Dream is a very clean 1969 Oldsmobile 442 convertible. The only drawback is that it is particular example laid dormant in a cold garage in Chicago since 1979. So, hold on. Let me...
Cool find.
Yeah, let's get this picture up for you.
It's not that long.
No, I don't think so. And if it's been in a garage, I mean, that cold weather ain't gonna do.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's typical kind of garage find. Sometimes they get tucked away. Some people have problems, and then I don't know, they just sit and then they can't get them running. And
There we go.
and it happens.
Yeah.
I love a good garage find. I mean, something that hadn't been out in the elements, and because anything these days, I used to, kind of, you're out in the country, you look down these country roads, as a car guy, you're always wanting to spot that gem that's sitting out,
Right.
And now it's like, these cars are 50 years old, and if they sat outside for 50 years, someone's already got to them, or they're toast. There's nothing, the floors are gone. It's not worth it.
I dig the red pinstriping on the louvers there, on that hood. That green, I'm not a fan of. But,
green, very popular back then.
Yes, it was.
Colors, at least cars back then had colors. I mean, nowadays it's like if you look at a color chart of new vehicles, and pretty much 85% is dominated by silver, white, or black, or gray, It's kind of neat to look at old parking lots from like 50 years ago, and cars actually had a lot of colors. It's weird.
Yeah, a lot of class.
Not a lot of black cars back then, but not everybody had air conditioning, so nobody wanted a black car.
Right. Despite having spent over 4 decades in a garage and clocking 100,000 miles on the odometer prior to that, this 69 old 442 looks as good as some more pampered cars. An eye-popping saffron yellow. Someone has given it a coat of dark green lacquer paint and added red pinstriping to the hood. Oh, so it came out as that saffron yellow and somebody repainted it.
Vicky loves that saffron yellow. Loves it. I'm not into it. She loves that. Yeah, my friend Dr. Dan's got a saffron yellow 69 Cutlass convertible.
Hell yeah.
Pretty cars. Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Evan, I think we had a damn good show tonight.
Well, it was all right. I hope we gave the people their money's worth.
Yeah. I would think so. I mean,
their meta dollars.
0. Yeah, we ain't getting no meta dollars today. But then I read that thing. We got to have like over 1,000 fucking followers.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to have to start like wearing G-strings or something. Nipple tassels, and have to like keep dropping my lighter and bending over during the stream and all that. I'm going to start whoring myself for the betterment of the show, Evan.
I don't know if it's really that necessary.
Anyway, gang, Evan, tell them bye.
Oh, well, good night, everyone, and have a wonderful week, and I hope you had a wonderful Easter. And, yeah, Like Alan says, be good to one another.
That's right. And I did notice on my Facebook memories, today was the first day that we switched last year from Sundays to Mondays.
We're going to stay on Monday?
Yeah, we're going to stay on Monday until summer. Till end of summer. And then, we'll start doing our 2 shows again when it gets nasty out and we ain't trying to be outside. Unless shit changes and we blow up and we're doing this shit live from the Bahamas on the beach. Then we can do it all year, every Monday.
What works for me.
And I'm getting me a Jamaican accent, even though I'm living in the Bahamas. Jaman. Guys, we love you, man. Thank you for coming, hanging out with us, man. We appreciate you. Remember, if you like us, if you support us, share a video, share the Facebook page, share a YouTube video, do whatever, man. Get some people in here to, follow us and have fun, because that's what it's all about. There's too much serious shit out, and if we can give you an hour or so to get your mind off that and make you laugh at stupid stuff, then we're doing our job. But anyway, for Chili442 and myself, thank you for episode 77. We will see you next week with episode 78. Peace. We love you. Be good to one another.
Later.
And stop recording later, YouTube. Thank you guys, too. You guys have been coming through and getting some decent views. When we started doing it on YouTube, sometimes our videos would go all week and not get 1 view. And now the last few, we almost breaking 20. So that's
Dang.
not bad. That's not bad. But thank you.
Look out, Joe Rogan.
Yeah. Peace.